Welcome everyone, August 23rd, 2012. Here I am. Haven't been on YouTube in the last few days. I am a working pastor along with my YouTube ministry and my inner city outreach ministry. I work a regular job. I haven't even been able to come in the morning, so I'm so tired when I get out of work. I want to come on here and have coffee with you. Let's have coffee this evening because I want to touch on a few things in regards to the gospel. Yes, I have my coffee cup, and we're going to talk about this and a whole lot more tonight at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time over at Tinychat. And Tinychat is free of charge. This YouTube ministry is free. It doesn't cost me any money. There's no financial out-of-pocket expense to come and minister to you on YouTube on this format here or on Tinychat. It is free. The gospel. I am getting some righteous anger here. The gospel of Jesus Christ is to be spread and to be taught and to be preached free of charge. Let's have our coffee. I'm getting riled up today. It's a little disheartening to me. I can't come on here like I would want to. Like when I was working afternoons, I've always been a working minister of the gospel of Jesus Christ. I have always worked a regular job, and I am grateful. I am thankful to the Father that He has provided work for me. But if the situation was different and I was out of work, I could not come on here and make this a full-time job. This is not a job. If it cost money to come on YouTube, if it costs money to operate Tinychat, which it doesn't, they are both free, it would be wrong for me to charge to come on here by any means. We're going to cover this tonight at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live stream Tinychat, and I'm going to put the link below. I knew a pastor years ago and his son, and the son now is a pastor of his own church. He had a beautiful home, a very beautiful home, and a brand new vehicle that the church provided. The congregation provided for him a beautiful home in the better part of town. This certain town, back in the day, it was kind of divided. You had the poor on one side and the upper middle class on the other side of town, and this is where the preacher's home was built for him by the congregation, and he drove a brand new car every year, and he never worked a day in his life. And the church was in a bad part of town, and the church was falling apart. It needed paint, it needed sprucing and fixing up. The shingles on the roof of the church were falling off. They had an old beat up blue bus to pick up the congregation in, and I remember the black smoke rolling out the tailpipe of the old clunking bus while the preacher drove a brand new car that never worked a day in his life. And it backfiring. Now, the preacher's son went on to be a preacher. He had one job. I know him well. I won't mention any names. You don't know who he is. He had a job at Burger King when he was young, 18, I believe, and they fired him. The only job he ever had for combing his hair too much. He didn't want to work. He just wanted to comb his hair. Today he has a mega church. He has a brand new car. He has a brand new home, all provided by the congregation. And he's never worked a day in his life. And I have outrageous righteous anger because I'm seeing this trend on YouTube. I see people that are not working, but they are trying to make a living off of YouTube, and they do not work. And they want to charge for certain events to lure people in and set a price. They need to get off of their backside and go and work, because the gospel, I'm here to tell you, amen, is free. It is free. There's other preachers that are making this a full-time job. They don't work. They can't. They're on YouTube all day. I couldn't come to you for I don't know how many days. People are wondering, have I left YouTube? No, I'm working so much. I'm working, and I can't juggle it all. But I'm working. I'm doing as I am supposed to do in God's eyes. I'm not on here selling merchandise. I'm not setting a price on this. I'm not writing books for 1995. And where is the money going? These people, get off your backside and go get a job and stop the blasphemy. Stop it. It needs to stop. It needs to stop now. It's one thing to sell books and merchandise, let alone holding a big conventions and bringing top name people in and setting a price tag at the door. Where's the money going? Is it going to an overseas mission to China, to the Philippines? Are you helping Brother Patrick out there with his mission? Is the money going to a youth group to get them into a summer camp? Where's the money going? You cannot make a living on YouTube. You cannot make a living at Tinychat. It's free. It's free. And why, sheep, why are you following these wolves? Why are you giving your money to these wolves in sheep's clothing? Why are you doing this? Tonight, 7 o'clock p.m., over at Tinychat. It's one thing to, it costs money to work a mission. Yeah, you need to get a lot of things, the gas to get around. But the red flags need to go up. Where does the preacher work? Is he trying to make a living off the gospel of Jesus Christ? Where your money, where's it going? It's coming back to you because, oh, I got me a book, I got me a coffee cup, I got me a keepsake, something I can hold on to. While the money's going in the preacher's pocket. Or you're having a convention on a free Tinychat system, and the money's going in the pocket. It's not going to outreach. Wake up. Wake up, sheep. Wake up. The gospel of Jesus Christ is to be given freely. Join us tonight, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A whole lot more over at Tinychat livestream. I welcome opposing views. God bless.